Hi guys, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. As you know, we are just now watching the UBC final. Super exciting. Mochi versus Sander. It started just the day before Christmas. Now we are at match 9 or 10, and I think there are 3 or 4 matches more to go. And I picked a very interesting and nice position I just fell in love with from match 4 to discuss, where Sander was winning 3-2, match to 7, and he was about to play this 6-1. And when I saw this, I was like, oh yes, he just stopped immediately. He knew exactly there is this kind of option. And why is that? Well, today I'm going to walk you through the thinking process, what you can have, what you should have, I guess, or what you can implement into your game. So basically, you can call it, you can take it from so many perspectives. You can call it from emotional perspective, you can call it from a rational perspective, but I'll just explain one thing now. When you've got the 6-1, you've got a position like this. You're crushing your opponent, right? You've got a 5-point board. You just want to hit him with 4s, with 3s, and just to close him out. You've got this. The only thing you don't want is for him to anchor up, because that would be just terrible. And this is what you are feeling, I guess, right? So what does this mean that we are feeling this, that we don't want our opponent to anchor? Well, we don't want that because we realize how terrible it is, right? Like if our opponent was on the roll right now, we are praying for him not to roll a 1. We are praying for him not to roll the 1 because our position would just become so bad actually compared to what we can have. Just what am I basically suggesting? If we look at this position, if we were on the roll right now, look at the percentages. Usually I just don't show it, I don't care. But it just helps to look at it now, because right now, from basically, we were feeling great. We were feeling like we've got a gammon for sure when our opponent was on the bar, right? Well, once he anchors up, look at that. We've got just 70%. We are not even favorites to win the gammon. So what's that? Is this even a good position? Well, this is a huge swing, right? Compared to basically this, where we thought we are winning a gammon for sure. And that's why when you feel this way, you also want to rationalize it and actually make your 1 worth it. So we didn't roll a 3, we didn't roll a 4, but what we rolled was 6-1. So unfortunately, we cannot be moving the checkers from the 18, but we need to consider playing 2-2-1. We already know how terrible it is going to be if opponent anchors up. So if we compare, and now I'll just look at the finals, if we compare it to what's going to happen if he hits us, well, first of all, if he dances, it's just awesome. Again, we won the gammon, right? If he dances, there's nothing stopping us from winning a gammon. Of course, we are giving him like almost a double chance to hit us now. But well, if we think about it, if he just rolls a 2 or if he rolls a 1, how bad do we feel? Well, we don't feel bad at all. Our opponent's got no board at all, so we can enter. Not even talking about it, he's got a blot in his board, so we can either hit another checker. So what's the worst thing what can happen? Well, worst thing, he hits us, we come in. I really think that we're gonna hit him back somehow. But worst case scenario, he's gonna hit us, we're not gonna hit, and somehow, super luckily, he's gonna anchor up. But now it's super unlikely. Versus if we just play 4-2-3 and he can just roll 1 immediately and we'll be in a bad position as we were supposed to be. So here, what I'm trying to say, we actually can realize that we don't risk almost anything by doing this. It's almost like a free roll. We, of course, if we just get hit, we are taking the longer road to close him out. But if he misses, if he dances, we're closing him out with no problem at all. So this is kind of a feeling, emotion, rationality, what you can implement in your game, right? Because then you'll be open to these positions, because you will always realize what you're up against. You'll always realize your shape, and you'll always know what you're doing. So this is why I love that Sander made this move. He realized it immediately. I mean, he was just super confident about it. He just took time to make sure, because in these positions you always have to make sure that it's right, actually, right? Because it's a big deal. But I loved it. Now we are at match 9, I think match 10 tomorrow, and super exciting. Sander winning 9-7, I believe. And yeah, just excited to watch it every evening except today, because today, well, I want to wish to everyone Happy New Year and see you next time. Gibraltar tournament or somewhere, and of course here with our new videos. So would you have found this play, or would you have made this play not fine? Because, well, once we see this as a quiz, of course everybody's gonna think about it. But what we want us is set up mindset so it doesn't become a quiz. It's not a quiz, right? This is a normal position. This should be a normal play. So yeah, again, Happy New Year, enjoy, and see you soon. Would you like to improve your game or maybe even become a grandmaster? Backgammon Coaching offers 4 options how to help you with that. First, we've got video courses. Any level you are at, video courses will give you knowledge, tools, and shortcut of a world-class player. Second, individual lessons one-on-one. In case you've been stuck at the same average PR and you don't know what to do, individual lessons are here for you. Third and fourth, we will transcribe and analyze your matches. So we will point out all the mistakes. Visit backgammoncoaching.com for more information.